Welcome back to the Shigeaki podcast, the place where we help you take control of your health after 60 way, with simple, science-backed habits for longevity, energy, and less pain. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, practicing functional medicine here in the U.S., and, as always, I'm joined by someone I deeply respect, Japan's oldest practicing doctor who lived beyond 100 with remarkable clarity and vitality.
Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, and I spent over 70 years studying aging, inflammation, and how everyday food can either heal us or harm us. And today, we're tackling one of the most talked about health trends, olive oil.
That's right. After 60, many people start adding extra virgin olive oil to their diet. Some even take a tablespoon each morning, believing it's the ultimate anti-inflammatory. And yes, it is a healthy fat. But here's the surprising part. Why do some people still struggle with joint pain, inflammation, or sluggish digestion, even though they're taking olive oil every day?
The answer is simple. Olive oil is beneficial, but on its own, it's not strong enough to reverse chronic inflammation. It's like a soldier going into battle without a team. It needs reinforcements, certain compounds, spices, or nutrients that activate and amplify its effects.
That's why in today's episode, we're revealing 4 powerful combos you can make at home, each one designed to unlock the full anti-inflammatory potential of olive oil. These are combinations that can help reduce swelling, improve circulation, and support your joints, heart, and brain. You'll learn why olive oil alone has limits and where it falls short. 4 healing recipes using everyday ingredients not only help you fight inflammation, but can also reduce the risk of stroke and be good for your heart. And finally, who should avoid certain combos, how to use them safely, and when to take them for best results.
If you like the content on the Shigeaki podcast channel, please give us a like, subscribe, and press the notification bell so we have the motivation to create more videos. So stay with us, because at the end of this episode, we'll walk you through a practical daily plan that makes it easy to implement. Let's dive in.
We've all heard that olive oil is great for your health. It's called liquid gold of the Mediterranean and praised as a natural anti-inflammatory. But here's what most people don't realize. Olive oil on its own isn't enough to fight inflammation effectively unless it's used the right way. I once had a 73-year-old patient who drank a tablespoon of olive oil every morning, faithfully. She believed it would clean her arteries and boost her immunity. But after 3 months, her blood tests barely changed. Why? Because she didn't change anything else in her diet or lifestyle. Olive oil was just a drop in the bucket.
Exactly. In Mediterranean countries like Italy and Greece, studies show olive oil works best when combined with other anti-inflammatory foods, vegetables, wild fish, herbs like turmeric and black pepper. On its own, it's just a foundation, not the main tool. And there's another common myth. The more, the better. That's not true, especially for seniors. Too much olive oil, especially when paired with fried foods or sugary snacks, can actually disrupt your blood lipids. So yes, it's healthy, but only in the right dose and context.
Another warning, not all olive oils are created equal. Many store-bought brands are diluted or oxidized, meaning their anti-inflammatory power is gone. If the bottle is clear, not labeled extra virgin or cold-pressed, you might just be buying fancy cooking oil, nothing more. To sum it up, olive oil is a powerful base, but it needs reinforcements to fight chronic inflammation. That's why today, we're sharing 4 science-backed combos that turn olive oil into a true healing ally. Let's start with one of the most studied anti-inflammatory trios in natural medicine: olive oil, turmeric, and black pepper. Each one is powerful on its own, but when combined, they create something far greater than the sum of their parts.
That's right. Turmeric contains curcumin, the golden compound responsible for its deep yellow color, and more importantly, its ability to reduce inflammation at a cellular level. But curcumin is hard to absorb unless it's taken with healthy fat and piperine, the active compound in black pepper. That's where olive oil comes in. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which help shuttle curcumin through the digestive system into your bloodstream. Meanwhile, just a pinch of black pepper increases absorption by up to 20%, according to research from the University of Michigan.
I often recommend this blend to my older patients suffering from joint pain, stiffness, or inflammation in the gut. After just a few weeks, many of them report waking up with less morning pain, more flexible knees, and even improved digestion. The key is consistency. So, how do you take it? It's simple. Start with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a half teaspoon of turmeric powder, a pinch of freshly ground black pepper. Mix well and take it before lunch or dinner. Some people drizzle it over roasted vegetables or warm soup, others just take it by the spoon. If the taste is too strong, you can add a squeeze of lemon juice or stir it into a cup of warm bone broth.
Just remember, quality matters. Choose organic turmeric and cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, stored in a dark glass bottle. The purer the ingredients, the stronger the results. This combo is like lighting a small anti-inflammatory fire in your body, quiet, gentle, and incredibly effective when done daily. And now, let's move to Combo #2, a refreshing drink that boosts nitric oxide and calms inflamed blood vessels.
Now let's talk about one of the most powerful combinations for vascular health and inflammation control: olive oil and fish oil. These two oils don't just overlap, they complement each other beautifully at a molecular level.
Exactly. Olive oil works mainly through its antioxidants, especially oleocanthal, which acts like a natural ibuprofen in the body. It helps reduce COX enzymes, which are key drivers of chronic inflammation. But fish oil brings in something else: omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA.
These omega-3 seconds go deeper. They're like firemen that cool down the flames in your blood vessels, reducing endothelial inflammation, lowering triglycerides, and even improving the flexibility of arterial walls. That's why they're strongly linked to lower risk of heart attack and stroke.
In Japan, we've long understood this. Our elderly often eat grilled mackerel or sardines in olive oil, not just for taste, but for joint mobility, clearer thinking, and better circulation. Combining both oils enhances the absorption and effect of each one.
Here's how to do it. 1 tablespoon olive oil, extra virgin, cold pressed. 1 teaspoon high-quality fish oil, preferably in triglyceride form, not ethyl ester. Take them together with food, ideally a meal that contains some vegetables or starch, to further assist absorption. Some people like mixing both oils in a small shot glass with a bit of lemon juice to cut the fishy taste. The difference after 30 days? Many report smoother blood pressure, reduced leg swelling, and fewer headaches caused by poor circulation. And the bonus? DHA is also excellent for the brain. This combo is especially good for people over 60 who are dealing with stiffness, cold hands or feet, or even early memory issues. Inflammation in the blood vessels is a silent threat. This duo helps keep things flowing. We've talked about inflammation in blood vessels, but what about plaque? That slow, sticky buildup in your arteries. This third combo, made with olive oil, garlic, and lemon, is one of the most traditional yet underrated ways to support heart health and clear arterial buildup.
Yes. In many Mediterranean villages, especially in Crete and Sardinia, older adults start their mornings with a spoonful of this mix. Why? Because it works. Garlic is rich in allicin, a compound that helps lower LDL cholesterol, thin the blood, and even reduce calcified plaque over time. Then there's lemon juice, which brings in vitamin C and citric acid, both excellent at reducing oxidative stress on artery walls. It also aids liver detox, which indirectly helps regulate lipid levels. When mixed with olive oil, these 3 ingredients form a kind of natural artery cleaning tonic.
And the best part? It's easy to make at home. Here's the recipe I often recommend. 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil, 1 clove of fresh garlic, finely minced or crushed, 1 teaspoon fresh lemon juice. Let it sit for 5–10 minutes to activate the allicin in garlic before consuming. Take it in the morning on an empty stomach, followed by a glass of warm water. After a few weeks, many patients report less heaviness in the chest, better stamina while walking, and improved blood test results, especially cholesterol and triglycerides.
One study from Germany found that this trio helped reduce arterial stiffness by up to 20% in older adults after just 6 weeks. It's not magic. It's daily consistency. This combo isn't meant to replace medication for those with advanced heart disease, but for early prevention and support, it's a powerful tool. Let's keep going.
When we talk about inflammation, we often forget how deeply it's tied to blood sugar spikes and fatty liver issues, both of which increase silently with age. One combination that I've recommended to many of my older patients is a morning drink made with extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and a pinch of cinnamon. It may sound simple, but the synergy is powerful.
Yes, Mark. Each of those ingredients works on a different pathway. Olive oil contains oleocanthal, which inhibits inflammatory enzymes, similar to ibuprofen. Apple cider vinegar helps reduce post-meal blood sugar surges and supports the liver's natural detox processes, both of which are vital for older adults dealing with chronic inflammation. And cinnamon, that adds a layer of insulin sensitivity support, which keeps the metabolic fire in balance.
Exactly. What I love about this combo is that it's easy to prepare and works as a gentle pre-meal elixir. It primes your digestion, reduces appetite slightly, and sets your metabolism on the right track. The healthy fats in olive oil help slow down the absorption of carbs, while vinegar and cinnamon both act on glucose control.
There's also the vascular benefit. A 2022 study from Japan showed that daily apple cider vinegar intake helped improve arterial stiffness in people over 60, especially when combined with monounsaturated fats. The drink also enhances nitric oxide bioavailability, critical for leg and foot circulation, which many seniors struggle with.
Here's a simple recipe for our listeners. 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon raw apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 teaspoon Ceylon cinnamon. Optional, a bit of warm water, and a few drops of lemon juice. Stir well and drink 15-20 minutes before your largest meal. It's a natural anti-inflammatory tonic, and it works fast. For those on blood sugar medications or with ulcers, start slow. Half the dose is enough at first, but over time, this becomes more than a drink. It becomes a daily defense. So, before you rush off to drizzle olive oil on everything, let's slow down a moment. Even the healthiest foods can cause problems if they're misused or misunderstood, and olive oil is no exception.
Absolutely. Let's start with medications. If someone is taking blood-thinning drugs, like warfarin or aspirin, consuming a lot of olive oil daily may cause unexpected interactions. Olive oil, especially in large amounts, contains vitamin K, and this can interfere with how those medications work, increasing the risk of bleeding or clotting issues.
That's something many people don't realize. Another case where caution is needed is if you're struggling with gallbladder issues. Olive oil can stimulate bile production, which is normally helpful for digestion. But if you've had your gallbladder removed or you suffer from gallstones, high-fat oils might cause bloating, cramping, or nausea. That's your body telling you to go slow. And of course, olive oil is still a fat. It may be a healthy monounsaturated fat, but it's still calorie-dense. 1 tablespoon, about 120 calories. So if you're trying to lose weight or reverse fatty liver, you should not just add it on top of everything you eat. Replace bad fats, don't pile on more.
There's also a lot of confusion about what kind of olive oil to use. Extra virgin olive oil is what gives you the most benefit. It's rich in polyphenols, like oleocanthal, that fight inflammation. But if you're buying cheap, clear bottle olive oils from the supermarket, many of those are refined, heat-treated, and blended with soybean or canola oils. And storing it right matters too. Keep your olive oil in a dark glass bottle and away from sunlight or heat. Light and air make it go rancid faster. A rancid oil doesn't just taste bad, it actually produces free radicals that may promote inflammation, the exact opposite of what you want.
Also, don't overcook it. Extra virgin olive oil has a low smoke point, so if you fry with it or cook it at high heat, you'll damage the delicate compounds. It's best to use for salad dressings, drizzling over roasted veggies, or gentle sautéing, not deep frying.
In short, olive oil is a fantastic daily food, but it's not for everyone in every situation. Pay attention to your medications, your digestive health, and your overall fat intake. Use the real stuff, store it properly, and respect how powerful it is.
So let's wrap things up. Olive oil, when used properly, can be one of the most powerful natural tools to fight inflammation. But, like we discussed today, it works best when combined with the right partners. On its own, it's good, but with the right combos, it's transformational.
That's right. Whether it's pairing with turmeric to unlock curcumin, blending with omega-3 seconds to protect your heart and arteries, or adding apple cider vinegar and cinnamon to support blood sugar and metabolism, each combo creates a system, synergy, your body truly benefits from.
But even the best combinations won't help if they're used inconsistently or without intention. So, here's my advice. Pick one combo from today that feels simple and doable for your lifestyle. Try it for the next 7 days, not just once or twice, but daily. Watch how your body feels. Do you notice less stiffness, more energy, better digestion?
Small steps, taken daily, are what transform long-term health. You don't need to change everything at once. Just start. And remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's progress with consistency. We've seen hundreds of seniors in our clinics thrive simply by mastering daily anti-inflammatory rituals. Olive oil can be one of those rituals, if used wisely, respectfully, and consistently.
So, give your body what it needs, not just medicine, but nourishment. Nature already gave us what we need. It's time we start using it the right way. And if this episode was helpful to you, please consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon so you won't miss our next episode. We've got even more practical, doctor-backed tips coming, all designed for seniors who want to feel strong, mobile, and sharp. Until next time, take care of your body, and it'll take care of you.